Okay, want to give you an update here real quick with starting off with some of the pictures that you guys have sent in. You can see this picture here from Patrick here showing the limb down on the left side of the tree there. And then we had some more reports or other pictures that were sent in. Let me see if I can get those to go. There we go. From Amanda in Verona. Sending that picture in earlier, showing another limb down there. Thank you for sending that one. And then we had another one from Kaylee from Madison, Indiana, with some limbs down there. The story of today is a lot of limbs and power lines down, some trees down. And it looks like, for the most part, the strongest winds were around the Ohio River and points south into the east here. So here's some of those. First off, here's the high wind warning that will continue here for a little bit longer. Scott and Jefferson County actually have been dropped from that, and Henry County and Trimble County, have been dropped for that, from the high wind warning to a wind advisory. So far we've had 67 mile an hour wind gusts in Wilmington, 64 in Lunken, 62 at CVG. We've had 53 in Lebanon, Fairfield we had 52, and then Maysville 48. Those are so far the reported wind gusts so far today. So I'll tell you what, let's go to the radar and take a look at that, and you'll see right now we've got a pretty nasty band of showers and thunderstorms. Well, not thunderstorms, but some strong winds associated with this stuff here off to the west. And that has been going, or east. I don't know why I keep saying west. That's been going on for quite some time here. I'm going to zoom in first off into southeastern Indiana. You see some moderate rain from Connorsville through, let's say, Brookville Lake, Oxford, where you start to see those darker oranges and the reds. That's where some of those stronger showers can bring down some gustier winds. As we go further south from Batesville, Harrison, Aurora, Versailles, you're still seeing some of that rain continuing in your neck of the woods. And then as we go a little bit further on down the line, Madison, Lancaster, Carrollton, you're more of a light rain now, and that is going to be more and more the trend through the evening. As we go towards Cincinnati and the Metro 275 loop, moderate rain, still strong winds going on in parts of Hamilton County, northern Butler, Butler County, Warren, Clinton. We'll show you that in just a minute. Northern Boone, Kenton, and Campbell still seeing some pretty strong winds at the moment too. Moving up a little bit further to the north, like I said, Butler County, Warren County, seeing all moderate rain, some gusty winds along with that. I will show you a camera here momentarily, and then you'll see that over here off to the west, or east, off to the east, that is where we have a flash flood warning that's in effect. This is for the eastern part of Highland County until 9:15. Flash flooding will be a pretty big deal out here this evening, as this band has just kind of set up there, and it will continue to provide some pretty heavy rainfall throughout the remainder of the day here. So I wanted to pull up some of these, at least one of these cameras, and show you what we've got going on here, especially out in Warren County. And I'll just switch this over here, and you'll see that it's still pretty rainy, moderate rain probably falling right now at the moment. And but it doesn't look like it's too windy. You can see the treetops down there, so we're not seeing too much in the way of rain here at the moment there. So I did want to run through the power outage map here for just a minute and just show you kind of what power outages look like now as of this is as of 5:30. And you can see several counties in that orange shading now, especially into parts of Brown County, 39% of the county without power. You go into Hamilton County, that's not accurate, but Clinton County, 22% of the county now without power. Boone County, you've got 10.5% of the county without power, 8.4% there in Jefferson County, and up into Decatur County, about 17% of the county, and 18% of the county there in Ripley County without power. So you got to get the trend there. Some of those power outages as those winds continue to move off towards The east here, or excuse me, to the west, I'm so confused because, I'm not confused, but I say the same thing every time because we always have stuff coming in from the northwest or west or southwest, not coming from the other direction, so apologize about that. But we have several of these power outages that will continue through the night. It's going to be a while before power can really kind of get restored here for most. And just a really cool thing here, I just wanted, well, it's not cool, but it just puts things in perspective. As you look here at the full view, you can see that the area of where Helena really made an impact, and you can see it started down there at the Big Bend of Florida, went up through southeastern Georgia, western South Carolina, western North Carolina, and through Virginia, parts of West Virginia, Kentucky, and now it's moving into Ohio and Indiana. So you can see the power outage map and how significant it is. But you can also see, as that low pressure has made that left-hand turn, it is started to kind of calm down with the winds. The gradients are starting to loosen back up there. So it's been good news in that fashion. So here is that storm again that I'm tracking on the radar, or it's not storm, but it's the heavier rain that I'm tracking there in Highland County. Greenfield area, you're probably going to get some decent rainfall out of this. Actually, let's take a look and see some of these rainfall amounts. That's severe weather outlook, but there we go. Here's some of those rainfall, and you can see there's quite a bit in the way so far. 4 inches there, 3 inches, 4 inches. Peebles down there near 4 inches of rainfall. So 2 to 4 inches here easily from Mount Orb to Georgetown to Augusta. I just want to just zoom this out here on a wider view just to kind of look and see kind of how we did so far on rain today. This is mainly just an inch or so. Once you get into the purple there, and I can sample some of these, you got 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1, 2, 2. So we're going to have more rain tomorrow. That'll get us into that 2-inch range, and then you're going to have more rain definitely as you go into eastern and southeastern parts of the area. Okay, so let me put the radar view back on here, take that off, and we'll just put the live scan back on here just to show what's going on here. And just tracking this band here, and watching this here, because this could enhance some of the wind. Anything you see in yellow still to the south, it will enhance the wind a little bit. We'll see that continue over the next little bit. But the overall trend, starting southeast counties and making its way to the northwest, your wind threat, your damaging wind threat will quickly come to an end. You could argue that the southern part of the area could now just go under a wind advisory. You could probably cancel that high wind warning there, as the threat for anything significant for the wind has really come to an end. So I'll just answer some of your questions here real quick. Let's see if there's any first off. And there's a link on here too, and I'll post it again in just a minute. But if you're interested in supporting the page, I'd really appreciate it. Spent a lot of time over the past couple of days with the weather, and if you'll see that link down there posted in here in this chat. So Joyce is saying that sirens are ringing in Versailles. That doesn't make sense. Oh, we got a spammer here. Let's see. We're gonna delete that. Joyce saying her power came back on. I wonder if that might be, maybe there was power outage and it turned the siren on. That's interesting there. Tracy, yes, as always, you're always here watching, and I'll always be here keeping you guys updated. So just a look here at some of these storms off to the east here. If you know anybody, just now west of Chillicothe, this activity, you've got areas of spin right all down through here. So over the next little bit, you'll continue to see those spins in the atmosphere, little blips in the radar. These will all continue to make their way off towards the north and west. And I think that warning continues, till 6:30. That's how long they're keeping that. Moving north. So they're saying now moving north at 45 mile per hour. So really going to now impact areas more up through in between Wilmington and Columbus versus really impacting much here. But we could still see, like I said, you guys, the trend is north and west. So you guys in Highland County and you guys in Clinton County, don't take your guard down. There still could be potential for that. Connie's saying the sirens are off now. Good. I tell you what, sometimes I'm just going to say this. EMA gets a little trigger happy on the sirens there. You got to watch that. Joyce, yes, thank you for tuning in here. So, okay. Might do another update later this evening. Like I said, if you guys appreciate the updates, the link's in there to the PayPal to help raise money to continue to work on the weather equipment and stuff here. So I'd really appreciate it. A lot of time and effort goes into it. So, all right, that's it for now. And have a good evening. If I don't come back on, but I think I'll have one more update later this evening.